Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite books that I've read in the first quarter of 2024, January through March. I have read a total of 32 books, and I have 7 books that stand out above the rest as my favorite books so far. And let's just get right into it. My 7th favorite book that I've read in the first quarter of the year is Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attila, MD. Yes, I have a nonfiction on my list. Yay! This is all about health, staying healthy for longer, and living a better quality of life longer, and ultimately extending the amount of time you would live slightly. Up to 10 years maybe. So I find health super fascinating, and I got a lot of interesting ideas of little things you can do to avoid certain illnesses and that I had no idea about. But a lot of the things in here are common sense: exercise, diet, sleep, and mental health. All great for improving your quality of life. But it is written, even though it's very sciencey, dense with studies. However, it is written with a lot of wit and charm and voice. I mean, it was very entertaining to read as well. And it kind of got me excited about being healthy. Number 6 on my list is This Skin Was Once Mine by Eric LaRocca, which I read as an ARC, and I have a full review of this. I'll have it linked down below. It is a collection of short stories that are really dark and can push the envelope, but are very, very heartfelt and wonderful. And this collection all had to do with loss, either loss of a loved one or losing something that you really cherished. Number 5, another ARC, another brand new book, In Excess of Dark by Red Let Go. I will have that review linked down below as well. This is a short novella about grief. It is all about grief. A woman loses goes through a very traumatic loss and is sucked into this very consuming grief, and then she finds that she can make things like her deepest, darkest fears, things that she can't help thinking about, come true. It is a heartbreaking, dark, bleak novella, and it is absolutely amazing. I loved it. Number 4 is Mary by Nat Cassidy. And this one follows a woman who is going through perimenopause and is having some things happen that are not typical. She's blacking out. She's seeing things, hearing things. And this is a super, super spooky book and scary. There are some really gross, disturbing things in here. And yeah, this book really caught my attention. It is definitely a step above a lot of what I've read this year. And the number 3 and number 2 books on my list are 2 books in the series number 2 and 3 in the Lightbringer series, The Blinding Knife and The Broken Eye by Brent Weeks. This series, I love when I find a really great long fantasy series that I love and can just binge through, and you know, I'm getting back to that fantasy era, right? Oh, I am enjoying it so much. And I can't wait to read more fantasy. And the number 1 book from the first quarter of 2024 is The Reformatory by Tananarive Due. Tananarive Due wrote another of my favorite books, The Good House, so I knew I would probably like this one when she came out with another big, wonderful horror novel. This one is a historical horror novel set in the Jim Crow South. Things are really tense with the characters in this story. The main protagonist is a teenager who is sent to a reformatory for protecting his sister and has to deal with a lot in this reformatory. And there are spirits in this book. It's a ghost story, but the ghosts are not the antagonists of the story. The real evil is the people and what people do, and a lot of people are doing some evil stuff in this book. So, The Reformatory, excellent book. Definitely recommend if you can handle this subject matter. Those are my 7 favorite books from quarter 1 of 2024. I'd love to know what you thought of these books and what has been your favorite book so far this year. And I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.